Hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for taking time out to tune in. This is your general energy reading for October 2019. So for October, we will be using the Halloween Tarot, created by Kipling West and distributed by US Games System Inc. All right, Taurus. Sun, Moon, and Rising. October. Ooh, it's stuck to my hand. 2019. Taurus, thank you very, very much for supporting my channel. I really appreciate all of your subscriptions, your shares, and of course by showing me love with thumbs up on the video. Taurus. Taurus. So the Eight of Bats, and bats represents the air family, so swords in this deck. So the Eight of Bats is about feeling trapped and sort of you have this feeling, this need to release yourself from a situation. So the Knight of Pumpkins, knights, they do bring us long-term messages here, but he is also about strategy, okay? Pumpkins represent coins or pentacles, but he is about taking his time to strategize. And with him crossing you with this feeling of wanting things to change, like this sort of feeling trapped in a situation, this is really about you taking time, and October could be the month for you to really take time and set out a plan on how you want things to move forward here. You have to have strategy. So it means taking in everything, being observant and mindful and watchful, and really sort of seeing where your strengths and where your weaknesses are in whatever this situation is that you're wanting to change. And being more organized. I'm seeing lists. This is how this is done. This is how this is done. This is how I'm going to do this. This really is about creating a layout, a plan that's laid out. Well laid out plan. Well laid out plan. That's what I'm hearing. So what's below you? Delays, 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 delays. But the universe comes along and slows things down for a reason. If you are looking for a place to live and you keep going to all these apartments, and nothing's working out, you keep putting down bids on houses, but nothing's working out, it's because the right one is coming and you just haven't found it yet. Perhaps all these places you're looking at, the address is just not the address that you should be living at because of numerology and what it adds up to. We definitely, if all the numbers end up adding up to a number one, when you break them down until they're a single number, you definitely don't. A Taurus should never live in a one house. One houses are about solidarity and being alone. And Taurus is very family oriented and should live in a 5 house, to be honest with you, or an 8 or a 9. But this really sort of, these delays are happening for a reason, and it's because you need to sort of slow down and see how you can grow successfully. If this is about money, this could be about you wanting to save money, but it feels like you're wanting sort of a super strong establishment here This could be about work, you know, but general energy. So take out the messages that connect with you the most. And again, watch this again in a couple weeks into the month. And please watch your moon and rising signs. If you don't know how to find that, I have a video for it under the how-to playlist. But this really is, things are not progressing quickly this month for you. Things are going sort of slow, or you're coming out of a slow time and things may progress later, but we'll see. So what is behind you? The Three of Imps in reverse. So this is about misunderstandings or mistakes, but I feel like this is about you with the Knight of Pumpkins. This is about you taking time to look at what mistakes were made to help you prepare, help you be organized for what lies ahead. So October could be about a hanging out period here, so that you have time to review your mistakes, so that way when you're moving forward, you're not repeating them, that you did learn your lessons, okay? So that when this issue or problem starts to arise again, you will instantly remember what you did last time, so you won't do it this time. Possible outcome. The Sun in reverse. Possible outcome. Okay? Remember, free will. Free will. I don't see the Sun in reverse as negative. I see this as an obstacle. And with what we're seeing here, this is about you strategizing to overcome this obstacle. Obstacles aren't negative. You do not succeed from success. You succeed from failure. All right? Making mistakes, I'm literally seeing, I'm being shown, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, there was a show called Eureka on Sci-Fi, and what's his name? The mechanic. And then he became the mayor, and he's he's Jack's best friend. I remember him, I'm being shown this very specific episode where he's telling Jack's daughter that mistakes are how you make your greatest discoveries. And I really feel like overcoming and beating and winning this obstacle is by the greatest discoveries you've made from your mistakes, Taurus. And that's a good thing. That isn't a bad thing. So the Two of Pumpkins in reversed. Your pride is what can cause a loss of balance. So you can't be and Taurus, I love ya. Ya know I love ya. You are Pisces BFF. But if you are being unreasonably stubborn, which Taurus, let's be honest, you're good at, you will not overcome this obstacle. You're going to have to stop and review this. And that means self-reflection. I keep hearing self-reflection. I'm seeing, what's his name? The god. The vanity was named after him, looking at himself. The ego guy. looking at his own reflection, and that's how he got killed. It's because he was so busy sitting there looking at his own reflection, he wouldn't look up. So don't keep looking down because you've made your mind up. You need to stop and look around. Okay? You're going to shoot yourself in the foot. I'm being shown somebody shooting themselves in the foot. You're going to hurt yourself versus help yourself if you are stubborn. And when this comes up, you're going to know, I need to stop and look around. And if you're not seeing it, then you need to be mindful and say, okay, I need to look around and make sure I'm not being a royal douchebag and that I'm taking care of this. Taurus, I love you. I love you. I love you. Love you. Okay? Love you. So don't get mad at me for straight talking you. Don't be so stubborn that you shoot yourself in the foot and you miss out on something fantastic because you're being stubborn. All right, so the Messenger Oracle by Raven Felon. And you guys all know I love what she writes to go with her beautiful artwork. So we will be checking out what she says in her guidebook for whatever card comes out for you, Taurus. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. So let's see what additional information. Seek your answers within. This is card 36. Seek your answers within. All right, we got it. If you find yourself confused, your intuition and inner voice drowned out by the answers, wisdom, and advice of others, then it is time for you to step away. Withdraw to a place of solitude. Like the bear, it is time for you to hibernate, to go within and seek the void, to embrace the silence that dwells within. Within that silence are the answers to your questions. And because they are answers born of your truths, they will be answers that move you forward instead of holding you still. Don't be afraid to look within for the answer. Am I being stubborn? Yes. Then I need to see what I've done wrong so I can fix it. Because you have that answer. You have the answer to fix things. The Two of Pumpkins is loss of balance because of being unreasonable. Whether you're setting unreasonable expectations for somebody else or setting unreasonable expectations for yourself. Taking the time to set out your plan and getting it organized. But allowing room for change along the way, because implementing this plan in a overall picture doesn't have to all be done at once. I'm seeing almost like a half of a graph. There's a section for every point of your plan, and implementing this in a slow procedure so that you have time to have that room for change. Have that room for growth. I'm hearing growth. You know, you can't just plant seeds and not tend them. If you want your garden to grow, you're going to have to make sure you water it, nurture it, play it soft music and sing to it. You know, if you want those prized tomatoes, you're going to have to make sure that you're mixing in the best manure, you know, the best compost. You're going to have to aerate the ground. You can't just throw seeds down and hope for the best. You have to pick the best soil, the best compost, water it, nurture it. Whatever this plan is that you're creating, you need time to nurture it. You need time to understand that if something isn't working, if watering it on Tuesday isn't working, but instead watering it on Wednesday is going to be better, you know, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays instead of Tuesdays and Thursdays, then do it, then change it. Going within, seeking the answers, seeking why is this not succeeding, and figure out how to make it succeed. Taurus, you got it. You got it. I believe in you. I have faith in you. You've got this. Thanks again, guys. I really do appreciate you watching.